And you mentioned that you want to bring a couple of the guys back in November. We're going on hiatus in a few weeks, is that right?
Yeah, because, you know, more than likely we're going to Fight Island.
Okay. I was sort of where I was going with that.
I figured.
Speaking of news outside the Contender Series, today there was a bunch of headlines coming out. Kamaru Usman versus Gilbert Burns confirmed for December?
Yeah.
Cool. And then following that, potential rematch between Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz. Is that confirmed, or is that just being...
It's being worked on. That fight was in the works, yeah.
Is the plan to have the BMF belt back another factor again and have it be defended, or...?
Well, he wants to defend it against Diaz. They were the first two to fight for it, you know what I mean? They were the guys that fought for it, so he wants to put it up versus Nate again.
So that's the plan, headlining a card with the BMF belt on the side.
Right.
Cool.
The rumor, hypothetical, is that, you know, Dana was saying something about, you know, possibly October 24th at UFC 254.
That's also an insurance policy for the main event. If one of the guys falls out, one of the guys misses weight, you know, I have a win with Gaethje, I would fill in there. If Gaethje goes out, we've always wanted to see Tony versus Khabib. He might fill in there. So it's a
that's another great point. Well, let's back into this. Are you ready to go on October 24th? You're ready.
Dana knows my number. If we get this fight made, I'm already here training. If not, I fly back to Louisiana. We'll see what happens. I don't have a contract yet. You know, I saw Dana talking about it. I know that they want it. I know they want it on the same card as Khabib and Gaethje. I'm just waiting to talk to them.
Obviously, there's news that Brokleesner is once again a free agent. Have you any interest in re-signing him if he's willing to come back to fight?
But yeah, I mean, obviously, if you know, I talked to TMZ about that one today too. I was like, if they both want to fight each other, I'm sure it's a fight that the fans would want to see, and it would be a good introduction for Jones into the heavyweight division. So, yeah, if they wanted to do it, I would do it.
Have you heard from Lesnar?
I haven't talked to Brock. No, I haven't talked to Brock in probably a year.
Because we see this every time, right? His contract goes up with the WWE. There's a talk of him coming back to the UFC, and then he eventually re-signs with them. Do you expect him to fight again, or do you think he is done and it's just the usual sort of?
I don't know. He's 43 years old and he's got a lot of money, so I don't know what his plans are, how his body feels, or any of that. Like I said, I haven't talked to him. They asked me about it because his contract was up, and I said if he calls me and he's interested in fighting, I would obviously consider making that fight.
If he did call you to say about the fight, he would still have to go through the USADA pool for like 6 months, right?
Right.
Okay, so it's still a bit away anyway.
100%.
Right, thanks.
It wouldn't be till next year.
I don't give a